yet. Bye, Bev. Bye. Honestly, that woman, she'd lose her head if it weren't screwed on. Wish it weren't. Horrible woman. She's always gossiping about people. Last week she were telling me how Denise. You know Denise. She's the one that's got the terrible wig that smells like a cat keeps peeing on it. Well, Bev were telling me how she let one off in church last Sunday. And I'm sure Denise don't want the whole world knowing that now, does she? Doesn't paint her in the most ladylike of lights. Though. Denise never has been much of a lady, I'll be honest. Don't look at me like that. Me telling you is hardly the same as Bev telling the whole world, now is it? This is just our little secret. Bev's wants to talk and all. Susie's a right slapper. She's got a new partner every week. Now she could learn a thing or two from her old mam about the value of being alone. Bev's been alone for nearly a decade. She's only mildly bitter about it. Oh, and don't get me started on that Clive of hers, her son. She thinks he's an absolute angel, even when he soiled my rose bushes. We're only 3 years old, mind, but I nearly had to buy and maintain entirely new rose bushes. I haven't got the greenest of thumbs at the best of times, so that would have been quite a challenge. Luckily, I've still got my Jimmy that can help me now. He suggested we get rid of our rose bushes and build a patio instead. Came back from shops next day and he got it all done for me. It only cost me half of my bloody roof tiles. And don't ask. I mean, he's always doing helpful things like that. I tell him a problem with the house and he fixes it almost immediately. He is ever so resourceful. Told him we needed new bed sheets a couple of months ago. By the time I'd woke up next morning, he'd already made them. Mind you, I did not expect to be woken up by the blinding sun. We used to have curtains for that. But at least now we've got bed sheets. Just noticed the coving needs doing now. Shall I tell Jimmy? No, I'll just get a man in. The coving will probably cost me my bed, or oven, or something important. I do have to hand it to him though. I myself could never look at a roof tile and think what a great patio it could be. It's not. It's a terrible patio. Thought imagination was still there though. I keep trying to get him to take up a hobby. Painting or something creative like that. I just need him to stop with the home repairs. He just keeps creating other problems. Don't tell Bev that. I'll never hear the end of it. She's still under the impression that he's some kind of DIY genius. She keeps trying to get him round to fix things for her. I just keep telling her we're busy. We're not. But Bev don't need to know that now, does she? Mind you, Bev's husband Paul weren't much better. He used to do some really strange stuff. I remember once we went round for dinner and Bev had to cook everything for us in the microwave because Paul was using the oven to store his collection of taxidermy mice. That was a recipe for disaster. No wonder Bev once turned on the oven and accidentally baked them all. Nah, you don't think. She wouldn't. Oh, but who am I kidding? She definitely would. It weren't an accident at all. It wasn't an accident. Bev's always had the upper hand on brain power. I think it's because she's a couple of years older than me. Though she'd never admit that. She's the oldest on our whole street. Except for Mavis, who's 103. But Mavis looks like she's been dead for 20 years, so I don't think we can count that. Don't get me wrong, she's a lovely woman. Hardly an advert for reaching 100. I'm quite happy with how I've aged. I look in the mirror and I still see the same face I did when I was 20. Even Bev looks quite young for her age. Suppose. Oh, I need to get going, I'm really sorry. Countdown's about to start and I am feeling lucky. Maybe tonight I will finally beat Bev. Oh.